It is almost 7 o'clock on Monday night. I didn't film anything today. I've been in so much back pain. This is like, something has to give with this because I can't get anything done. I can't sit or stand without massive pain. It's kind of, I took a nap and it's kind of laying down is the only thing that alleviates it. And like the more I was trying to do research, like I'm trying not to self-diagnose myself, but trying to figure out what exactly it is that happened, because I've had back pain on and off for like since I was a teenager. It's always been lower back stuff, but I think I finally found out like the answer to what exactly it is, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but they call it SI pain, sacroiliac joint, which I learned last night watching these videos that your pelvis is 3 separate bones. It's not just one bone. But it's on the right side, because it's all the videos I was watching, I'm like, that's my exact symptoms. What they're doing to alleviate it is exactly what I do to try and help it go away, like the exercises they tell you to do and stuff. And just, there's certain things that make it flare up, and it's something that can all of a sudden start hurting out of nowhere again and be just as bad as it was before. So this is pretty much the worst that it's ever been. Like, I will usually have this happen for a few days and it goes away, but this has been like 2 weeks now. Like I said, there was a few days where it went away, and then the past couple days it's just been horrible again. So there's a specific belt that you can get to wear to help it, in addition to the exercises that I've been trying to do. It really only helps me when I do it on the floor. Like if I do it on the bed, I just sink into the bed too much. It only feels better when I do it on the floor. But that's like $45, so like I need to get one. I'm kind of trying to wait until Steven gets paid Friday. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna try and keep up with these exercises that they say helps alleviate the pain, because I've been taking like 4 Aleve at a time, and I don't want to be doing that, but that's the only thing that kind of helps for a little while anyway, and then the pain comes back again. So it's like something has got to give with this, because like none of the videos mentioned surgery or anything, thankfully, because I don't want to have back surgery. But it's also because it hurts so bad because it messes with your friggin' sciatic nerve, because the way they explained it is that like it kind of, the joint gets inflamed and then it's pushing against the sciatic nerve, and that's why I'm getting the pain that goes down my hip and my leg and stuff. And it's just like, it feels like someone's jabbing a knife in there. I don't want to get any older, guys. Like my friggin', I'm gonna be 39 in a couple months, and I'm not even 40 yet, and I'm having all these issues with my body. I just, like, and on top of all this, of course I have my period right now, so like I had to deal with cramps and stuff on top of the horrible back pain that I've been having. But luckily, like, knock on wood, didn't have the headache issue going along with it this month. So it's just like one thing after another. Can I please just feel better? And I know I need to make a friggin' doctor's appointment. I have not been to the doctor in a few years. Like, since we moved here, I don't have a doctor here, so I have to find someone that my insurance takes and go through all that crap, and then the stress of going to the doctor is gonna be fun. But at least I'm trying to find stuff that helps this, which is a lot of stretching your knees and stuff, like pulling your knees up to your chest and stuff is a big one. That almost every video I watched about it had that in there. And then getting like a stool and putting your the side that hurts, so it would be my right side, putting your right leg up and like extending your left leg, and I can't really do that because it hurts so much right now. I don't want to like slip and hurt myself even more, but when it's feeling a little bit better, I will try that one too. It's not hurting as bad right now because, like I said, I took a nap a little while ago, and just laying down with a pillow between my legs so that it's kind of like keeping my spine straight, because I sleep on my side. I can't fall asleep any other way. I've always been a side sleeper. So like one of the videos I've watched was like, just make sure you're not in the fetal position pulling your knees up to you, because that can make it worse. So like last night I couldn't fall asleep very easily because I was forcing myself to keep my legs straighter, keep the pillow between my legs so that everything was like evened out. I have to retrain myself how to sleep, because that is a big part of it too. If I'm in the wrong position all night, I'm gonna wake up hurting. I started, what is this? I started a sale today because I had to. Like, Steven getting paid bi-weekly just sucks. I have to completely change the way I budget everything because the bi-weekly payments suck. I hate it. Then I have to, oh, I just deleted the wrong thing. Then I have to start planning the birthday sale for my shop and figure out what I'm gonna do for that. So I think I'm just gonna make it like the whole site, whatever % off or something like that. Except for like the Mega Chrome eyeshadows, because I can't really put those on sale. I may, like the most I would do is probably 10% off of those, because like I said, it costs so much money for those damn powders to make them, that if I put them too cheap, I'm just losing money on them. So that is why you see a bunch of indie brands with the Mega Chrome shadows. That's what I mean, like the multi-chrome shadows. That's why they're so expensive. Oh damn it, I have to pay the internet bill too. Like, I'm trying to sit like this with this knee up, and just make sure I stretch my pelvis, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it feels better when the knee is up closer to my chest, which makes sense because in all those videos they're having you stretch up to your chest. Who is calling me? Oh, that's Aiden's school. It's probably just a reminder about the friggin' MCAS tomorrow. I know, my son is not going. Stop calling me. Alright, Xfinity. This is probably gonna be a video where I do nothing but complain about my back, but it's Tuesday. My back is still not feeling good. I ordered the belt thing, so I'm hoping, I think it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I got one off Amazon that was a little bit cheaper than the ones that I was finding. I just want to check and make sure. Yeah, it says it should be here tomorrow, so I'm hoping that helps something. It's just like, I can tell it's like the weight of sitting or standing. It's like, and I hope it's not like a disc thing, because it's so far down on my spine that like, I don't even want to think about it. It's like one of those things they probably can't even do a surgery on. But like I said yesterday, the only thing that helps is laying down. And then last night, even laying down was hurting. I kept waking myself up because it hurt. So I don't know what the frick I did to myself. I think I'm gonna try ice tonight, because like the heating pad alleviates some of the pain, but also like you're supposed to put ice on that kind of pain, and I never do because I don't like feeling friggin' ice cold like that. Like, I got this heating pad thing that's really cool because you don't have to plug it into anything, but it's not the most comfortable because like if you lay on it, it's hard plastic. It's just like a belt that goes around you. You can use it for like period cramps, or you can turn it around and use it on your lower back. And this thing, oh, look at it's already coming apart. This thing lasts so much longer than the thing I got Steven for Christmas, which is essentially the same type of thing. It just has sticky pads and you can stick it anywhere instead of having a belt. And this thing was so much cheaper, so I wish I had just bought this in the first place. But yeah, I don't have like a normal heating pad that you plug into the wall or anything. So I've been using this, and it kind of, all it does is alleviate the pain for a little bit, and then as soon as the battery dies on that, I'm right back to the same situation. So I'm hoping the belt thing, because I do have a back brace, but the way that this belt is, it sits lower, like way down there where I need it to be. The back brace is like my last ditch effort. I'll throw that on if I have to like stand up to do something, because it kind of braces me, obviously. It doesn't hurt as bad. But this has sucked so bad this past like week and a half that this has been going, probably longer than that. There was those couple days where it was fine. I was just laying on the couch and I fell asleep, and then I woke up and I was like, oh, I wish I hadn't fallen asleep in this position. But at least Aiden didn't have school today. All he had was his OT at 12. And then tomorrow he just has the speech at 10. Oh. And then I have to message his teacher because like Thursday, the special needs teacher had emailed us like the times. She sent out times for all the STAR 360 testing, because the kids that take it with her, they all have to take it separately. And they usually do like one day then the next day, but she sent me 10:30 for Thursday for the reading one, and then 10:30 for next Tuesday for the math one. And then we had an email the other day that said next Tuesday and Wednesday is gonna be when everyone takes it. So I don't know if she made a mistake sending it to me Thursday, but I have to make sure about that now, because I don't feel like getting on there and then waiting and she doesn't show up, like what happened with that meeting. Oh shit, when is the meeting? The meeting with her is next week, I think. Yeah, next Tuesday, when he's supposed the day that he has the math one. I don't know. I'm so friggin' over school for the year. So it's already Friday night and I haven't friggin' recorded anything this week because it's been a bad week, let's say that. I'm still dealing with my back issue. I got the belt thing that seemed to help a ton the first day, and then it just didn't help the next day. And now I've been trying to do the stretches and stuff, and now it's like, it's not too bad today. Like, it's not the shooting, stabbing pain that I've been having. Now it's more like muscle, and like everything in my back is hurting because I've been walking so weird. So like everything else is thrown off from having to compensate for how I was walking. It just hasn't been a great week. So I'm just gonna end the vlog here because I don't really have anything else to talk about. I'm finally getting caught up on the all the pre-orders, and I'm starting to get people emailing me constantly asking me where their orders are, even though I tried to update. Like, I know everybody that buys from me doesn't have an Instagram and doesn't follow me on Instagram, but if I didn't have to answer all these emails, I would be farther along by now. Like, I had put up a thing on Instagram saying, look, I hurt myself, I'm way behind. The pre-orders were a pre-order for a reason in the first place, because I had to wait for the stuff to get to me. It took forever, and then on top of that, I hurt myself. So, like, I appreciate when people are actually patient. I know that it's taken me a long time, but I tried to explain it. And now for the people that didn't see that, I gotta answer everybody all day long. So it's been a lot, so it's kind of been a stressful past few days. And it's like one thing after another. So I don't know if my grandma's coming to visit this weekend because it's Mother's Day. So just in case, I'm gonna get like some chicken salad or something because I don't feel like making it. When I get the groceries tomorrow, I'll get like chicken salad stuff to make potato salad because I don't like store-bought potato salad. I have to make it myself, and then they can come over and have lunch with us if they're gonna come over. So alright, so it is Saturday night. I have my hair in pigtails because I'm trying to get it to dry faster. I just got out of the shower. I got 3 of these shirts, like all the same shirt in different colors from Kohl's, and now I want all the colors because they're so comfy. They're really soft and they remind me of like the like just the little baby doll tees that everybody used to wear in the 90s. This was like my junior high attire. But anyway, I did an Ulta order the other day, and already, like, one of the things I finally got the giant jumbo size of that conditioner that I really like, the Eva NYC stuff, the Main Magic 10-in-1 conditioner, or whatever it's called. So the last time I had bought the smaller container of it, because they all have like the pump lid, last time I bought that, the pump did not work. So they made me go through the trouble of sending it back, and they sent me a new one. Now this one came, and they sent it in a bubble mailer instead of a box, like hardly any packaging around it to keep it safe, and the little, like the pump thing snapped off completely. So I had to email them this morning, and they sent me a thing to send it back, and they're sending me another one of those, so I don't have that to show you, but I got 3 other things. I got another one of the About Face fractal eye paints because I really like these. They have new packaging now. They come in this packaging now that they're liquid, like their liquid eyeshadows come in this kind of packaging. Like they had other this is the liquid eyeshadow, what am I talking about? They had like matte eye paints that came in this same kind of packaging. Now the fractal eye, what are they called? Fractal eye paints came in like a baggie before. And I really like the baggie packaging because I was thinking that like they're not going to dry up that easily like the Stila ones do. But this is, what color is this? I don't already have this one, do I? This one is called what? Optic Shock, I think is the title of it. Oh no, Smolder. This one's called Smolder. I hope I don't already have this one because it looks very familiar. 1 second. It's a good opportunity to show you what they used to look like anyway. I don't have that one. The ones I have are Tin Pan Alley and Fracture. So I have like the champagne-y one and the more brown one, and this one is somewhere in the middle because it's kind of like a peachy. This is horrible lighting over here, but it's got a lot of sparkle to it. I just can't show you that well. It's like a peachy tan color and it has a bunch of iridescent sparkle in it. So I really do like these. I hope that this packaging is as good as these because I've had these for a while now and they haven't dried up. I think because of this type of packaging. So I really got this one to kind of test it and see if it's going to be as good as that packaging. Then, I was not expecting this to be so tiny. This is one of the ColourPop Chrome liquid eyeshadows. So it's like one of those multi-chrome shadows that came out. They came out with a whole bunch of them. I got the color Supernova. I was expecting this to be like the size of their lip glosses, but this is like tiny. I am glad I did not get a bunch of them because these are 12 bucks a piece. But like, look how small this is. I didn't see a size comparison from anybody that was reviewing these, but nobody said how friggin' tiny they are. Not like I'm gonna use it all up anyway, because I have so much friggin' eyeshadow, but this just strikes me as one of those things that's gonna dry up really quickly and I'm not gonna be able to get through it. But again, lighting is really crappy over here. It is nice and smooth, But it looks like it's going to be a pain to apply because, like, if you go over it more than once, it wants to wipe off. See how it's, like, patchy in the middle like that? Really pretty, but I'm going to have to play around with it. It's not the same, like, this is a nice even consistency, the About Face Beauty ones. I don't know. I will play around with it, though. I have to do my makeup tomorrow for Mother's Day anyway. They have cute little boxes. They're, like, rainbow, and I did my nails last night, and I do not like how they came out. I tried to do like an ombre, orange and green, but the green is so sheer that you can see like my real nail through it, and I don't like it. And then the other thing I got was the ColourPop Lavish palette. I will have a swatch video up. That's the main reason I got this, is because people always check for the ColourPop swatches because I tend to do them so often. This one has quite a few mattes in it, but I'm a sucker for purples, and this is just like a very lavender palette. I know they've already done like every color story you can think of when it comes to the monochrome, like the monochromatic palettes like this, but this is just a more like bluish gray purple palette. So I will have a video up for this soon. It kind of matches my lavender shirt here, but I thought I would just show you guys that stuff. And we're getting our kitten tomorrow. I'm super excited. Steven had caught her outside today and asked if they were ready to go yet, and they are. She already gave 4 of them away, so have to choose. I have to pick 2 because I have to get one for us and one for my brother. And then hope that he can come pick it up right away, or I'm gonna have 2 kitties for a few days. But yeah, I can't recommend the About Face ones enough, because like once they're set, there's not even any of the sparkle coming off, and there's a ton of sparkle in this. And then it not the same with the ColourPop one, because the ColourPop one is dry but it's still smeary. So I guess that's not gonna be one that sets really well. It kind of just smeared all over my finger, but we'll see. I will try and remember to update you guys once I use that. I'm gonna keep this out because I want to use this tomorrow. I don't know, I kind of want to use the purple one tomorrow too, but I don't think these are gonna go good together. Anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to pop on. I'm sure I will record more now because I want to show you guys the kitten. I don't want to leave the vlog as like, oh, we're gonna get it tomorrow, and then I don't get to show you until next week. So I'll make sure I do that. My hair is like already drying. Like I had literally just gotten out of the shower before I came on to record this, and it was soaking wet, and it's already starting to, I put a bunch of gel in it because I want it to somewhat hold a curl so I can just wear it down if I want to. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I have 2 little babies that are hiding behind the couch right now. They were sound asleep, and I think they're gonna go back to sleep. You guys have no idea how badly I want to keep both of them, because they seem to be very attached. I'm like, there's some brown like tiger stripe kittens left. I kind of want to just go get one of those for my brother, because one of these is supposed to be ours and one is supposed to be his, but they've been here all day and they're so friggin' cute. They've been like following each other around, and they don't want to be separated, and Steven's like, no way are we keeping 2 of them. And they're all snuggy. Okay. So, well, you can't just do this with no context. Nobody knows what just happened. One of the kittens had diarrhea, and like...
It smells like a fucking pond.
Wait a minute. He farted and scared himself, and it stunk, so I put him in the litter box, and he knew to use it, at least. But then he stepped all in it. So...
That he was fucking touching me and
well, I had to wash him, and he didn't freak out when I was cleaning him. I gave him
It
like a
smells
bath.
like EIO in this motherfucker. It's like an animal nursing home. It's like cleaning products and fucking...
He's over here saying it smells like cleaning products and diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
She wanted this so friggin' badly, and then fucking... she gets it, and all it does is shit.
Well, the one that's pooping is the one that's going to my brother. I'm leaning towards giving him that one.
Yeah, the moment it started climbing on things, and you're like, that one's going to my brother.
That one's... I can tell that one's gonna be trouble. I can't.
They're cute. They're really cute.
Yeah, they are.
I don't want them. Climbing on my computer. Shitting in my house.
It smells like a farm.
It smells like an animal nursing home. Fucking... like a livestock nursery. Get out of here.
I can't. They're hiding under that couch right now.
Who you this shit?
They're all the way at the back. They're near the heater. Oh, man. There's freaking junk all over the couch. There's dog treats that I forgot to give Uncle Pete today. He left his bucket of fish crap.
This ghetto piece of shit.
Oh, they know what that's for, because that's for when it's raining for the kitty cat food outside. I love you. I'm sorry it sounds like a barn in here.
No, you're not. You don't care.
I do.
No, you don't. Get Taco Bell.
Taco Bell? It's like 9 o'clock at night.
And?
10
It's
o'clock at
Mother's
night.
Day.
It's 10 o'clock at night.
It's the fucking phrase I've been hearing all day long. Rub my feet. It's Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, I get some rubs after.
Go next door and get me kitties. It's Mother's Day.
I went with you.
And you try to last minute try to make me go by myself and
I
carry
know.
two stabbing friggin' lions with their fucking murder mittens dug deeply into my skin.
They weren't.
I'm cut up.
You got scratched up by the first one that she brought out. The brown one. That's why I didn't choose that one, because I was like, that one's a little too feisty. But I haven't been able to show them much because they've been hiding the entire time. Like, they're awake now, but they went and hid underneath this couch. Like I just said to him, they're gonna be rowdy and raring to play and stuff when I'm getting ready to go to bed, and I'm gonna be pissed. I love you.
Stinks in here.
It's going away.
It smells like shit.
I already cleaned out the
I
the
don't
poop.
like it.
As I was doing it, I'm like, I did not miss scooping a shit box, that's for sure. But
It shits everywhere, then it steps in it, then it walks everywhere.
that's exactly why I have such a thing about people who let their cats on kitchen counters, though. It's so gross. This cat is not going to be on kitchen counters, I'll tell you that right now. I've never had a cat that went on the kitchen counters.
You stop filming me now?
No. Why? What are you going to say to me that you don't want on camera? If you do it, I'm just going to edit it out. What?
Alright, I want chalupa. They're on the baseboard.
They're behind the couch again. I can hear it.
They're making noise and stepping on things. Hey, Fluffy, come here. Come here. Right, you're gone. Come here. Oh. You missed it.
Oh.
Go behind the couch. I see you behind the couch.
My filthy baseboards. Hey. Can you stop causing ruckus?
That's a nice cold ruckus.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset that a name hasn't struck me yet, but it'll come.
Shit.
What's the matter?
We'll name it shit.
You wouldn't let me name it Frig. Hey, we could keep them both and name them Frickin' Frack.
Or hear me out. Or we could like not.
It's Frickin' Frack. Guys, I can't get any footage of you when you're hiding. Hi! Ignore how dusty the baseboard heaters are. It's not often that I pull out the couch to clean behind here. You guys are gonna get all dusty. That's one of them, and then the other one is hiding over here. Oh, they're playing. Can't see very well, but they're playing. Hold on, can I turn the flash on while I'm... Hey, there we go. You guys are bumping your heads on the wall and everything. It's all out of focus. The stupid flag is in the way. The flagpole. Yeah, what are you swatting at? That's like a little piece of something. Kitties, why don't you come out here and play? Oh yeah, you guys for sure need a... Well, whatever one we're keeping for sure needs a cat tree. That one right there is the one that just pooped, and the other one is... Where are you going? They're both eating numbs. You guys are good sharers. Give them a little bit of the wet food mixed with the dry food. I'm just worried that the smaller one's gonna have diarrhea again. But that one seems to have more of an appetite. See, that wet kitten food stinks, man. At least like the adult ones that I've been getting just smell like gravy. These ones stink. It was the only kind of wet kitten food I could find was Fancy Feast, so it's Fancy Feast, Tender Turkey Feast, kitten. Look at how my freaking thumb is such weird shape because I didn't file it right. Don't look at that. But this is what I got. And then the dry food was kitten food. I don't remember what brand I got though. I'm a mess over here. You guys are gonna eat all of that, and then I hope you don't have the poops again after. This one's tail is still wet from the... I washed his feet too. I think they're both boys. No, I'm not filming it poop. I'm filming them eating. I'm explaining that we think they're both boys, even though we didn't want to go for boys intentionally. You guys are pigging out, huh? Is it good? Okay, you didn't eat that much. That's a good thing.